show on this Monday morning, and thanks so much for waking up with us. Well, this year, Americans are expected to spend a total of $9 billion on Halloween. From the candy to the costumes, there is no doubt that the holiday can get expensive, but there is no need to spend a fortune. Discover Goodwill is live and local in studio, slicing the price on a happy Halloween. So Brad, welcome back. We've got the crew, we've got the dogs. I love it. You guys are all dressed and look amazing this morning.
It's all about DIY, Lauren.
Yes, so we've got adult costumes we're focusing on first, right?
We do. Adult costumes, and then mix in with that the dogs. So what's more unique and DIY than bringing the dogs in tow?
Exactly.
So we have our Legally Blonde representatives here. Elle.
Love it. Elle
and
Woods.
Bruiser.
Yes.
We have our Goodwill fairy slash Elsa, and her tag along here is Moose.
Very
so we have
nice.
quite the dog naming dichotomy here. Guess
Now,
which one is Bruiser, and guess which one is Moose?
I was Bruiser here.
Yeah.
Moose here.
Exactly. You
So
would know the difference.
when you go to Goodwill and you get these costumes, do you get to get the dogs with them?
You know what? The dogs are not for sale, but accessories absolutely will go with there. I'm sure they would look out for some pet sitters, though. If you want to leave your name and number later on,
Very
they could always use that. I am, of course, not Indiana Jones. I am Colorado Jones, so I'm a distant relative of Indiana Jones.
Giving it a local twist.
Yes. We have a lot in common, however. We have the Indianapolis Colts, and we have, of course, the Denver Broncos here. Indiana is known for the raceways. We're known for Powers Boulevard. So Indiana Jones, it seems to be in his element when he's actually in the throes of danger. I am in my element when I'm in the throes of my third cup of coffee in the morning.
There you go.
So there are our tie-ins for the morning.
Yes, we are so glad that you guys are here. So on average, how much are you going to save when you buy a costume at Goodwill?
You know what, when we talk fraction of the original price, just speaking of this get up right here, we have over $150 of actual dollars here. This whole ensemble, believe it or not, cost me less than $20 shopping at Goodwill.
And so that coat is something that you could wear again, which is
bomber
pretty cool.
jackets, they're in vogue.
Yes.
This is an Eddie Bauer hat, by the way, there.
Okay.
My wife had to explain to me who Eddie Bauer is. I thought he was an investment broker, but it turns out this is a sought-after fedora. So
love it.
Other ensemble items here. I don't know total cost here, but we're talking again, literally pennies on the dollar.
Right.
Yep.
Right.
$30 for the whole outfit, including the shoes, tights, skirt, jacket. Top.
Wow, wow. And as we said again, these are things that you can wear again. Now this, I'm not sure if you're going to wear it to work again, but man, is it beautiful.
I'm wearing this all day.
And you guys do have Halloween costumes, actual Halloween costumes at Goodwill.
We do. So we have DIY, but we have right off the rack. So if you'd rather have something themed and readily available to try on, we have those as well. We even have inflatable costumes this year without, of course, those inflated prices.
All right, I love it. Very nice. Well, you guys are going to be sticking around for a couple more hours with us, so we are looking forward to that. But for now, let's get a check on Halloween forecast with the spooky Matt Meister.
Oh man, I tell you what, it's one of those
Candy to costumes, Halloween costs can add up quickly, especially with a family. Well, Goodwill is helping us slice the prices this morning just in time for the big day, live and local right now in studio with a look at all the spooky savings. So we've got Stephanie, we've got Madeline, and we've got Brad. Thank you guys so much for waking up early with us and bringing all these great costume ideas, right? So for people who haven't been watching all morning, let's go through and say what everybody has, right?
Yeah, so movie characters are always a popular costume. So I'm Elle Woods from Legally Blonde, and this is Kiki, aka Bruiser.
I love it, and I love how the dog comes with the costume. So cute.
I'm the Goodwill fairy slash Elsa.
Very nice.
Both.
Yes.
And Colorado Jones, the localized version of Indiana Jones, an excuse not to shave.
Yeah, very cool. So when you go to Goodwill for a costume, it's pretty cool because most of the time you're going to get something that's very unique. You're not going to go out trick-or-treating and people are going to have the same exact costume as you, right?
Exactly. You can exercise your creativity, but you can still represent your favorite characters and themes.
And then you can also reuse and rewear a lot of the things that you buy, which is great.
Absolutely.
So what are some of the most popular costumes this year?
So as always, we've got superheroes, Marvel, Star Wars are always really popular. Unicorns, princesses are popular, and movie characters as well.
Yes, very nice. And then you guys do have a whole pet section for the furry friends, right?
So yep, you can freestyle and kind of pick up some items for your pet. and you can incorporate them into your look, whether or not they enjoy wearing a costume or not.
All right, very nice. So kind of tell how important it is for people to support Goodwill and go there and get their costumes, because it does a lot for the community, right?
Exactly. 90 cents of every dollar goes back to programs for those with economic or physical or intellectual disadvantages.
Okay, very nice. And not only can you get costumes, you can also get Halloween decor. You can also get all the decor for all the seasons at Goodwill. Talk about some of the things that you guys have there.
So we've got decor items for Halloween parties. We've got items for Thanksgiving and Christmas, because all year long people are donating to Goodwill, and we have those items 365 a year.
Yeah, and you guys, we were talking earlier, Brad, you were saying 50 to 90% savings. Really, it just depends on what you get, but you're going to save a lot of money.
You sure are. We tell people the Game of Thrones is still trending here in America. The Game of Clones, not such a good idea, and that is showing up to that Halloween party with that same cookie cutter Halloween costume. Stand out in the crowd.
Yeah, stand
as we
out
all do,
from
obviously.
the rest of the crowd. Love it. You guys look amazing. If people want to get involved and volunteer at Goodwill, how can they do that?
They can go to our website, discovermygoodwill.org.
Okay, happy Halloween. There's also experts at Goodwill that can help you find the perfect costume if you guys are still in need. You are watching FOX21 local news right now on this Monday morning. We'll be right back right after this break. Welcome back to the show on this Monday morning. Thanks so much for waking up with us. Time is 7:40. Well, it's true that Halloween is scary, especially when you add up all the seasonal costs, parties, festivals, costumes, candy, the list goes on. But this morning, we are discovering all the seasonal savings you can get at Goodwill. Helping us do that right now, the one and only 719 woman. I know it doesn't look like her.
No, it doesn't.
But she's rocking the blonde wig, is she not? Abby, how do you like this? You look great, Tammy. So we're going to talk a little bit of Halloween decor right now. All of this is from Goodwill, right?
Everything's from Discover Goodwill, except for the eyeballs, but I did see some of those there. And I like using items that I don't have to store, like that's Halloween, totally Halloween.
Right.
So like I just picked up, my theme this year was black and white.
Okay.
So I just picked up, I had a great table set up like this. White dishes that I will use year-round, and then at Discover Goodwill you can pick up little rats, you can pick up spiders.
And then rats are not real.
No, they're not real. No, I wouldn't even be standing here if they were.
Me either.
At all. This year I also did books all throughout my house with spooky titles.
Okay.
You know, like Make Mine Murder and things like that. And for tablecloth, I got this black netting at Goodwill, but also underneath it, I picked up some black pillowcases.
Okay.
That were like, 49 cents or something like that. And I used that on my shelves. Anything that's black.
Because you kind of want to give it a spooky look
I just wanted to get a spooky look. I had white, red food coloring in the glasses, but I didn't want to bring that here, like, spill it on every single thing.
Yes.
And then just, little bits of cobwebs. These are from good, just the whole thing was black and white.
Right.
And I can use this at Thanksgiving.
You can use these
like
at
all of these.
Thanksgiving.
Like I'm actually buying these. I'm keeping these.
Right. So people hosting a Halloween party, they still need to go out and get plates and decor, decorations, whatever they may need. How much on average are they going to save at Goodwill as opposed to going to just a regular store?
This had a tag on it that was $24.99, and I paid $1.99
so
for this.
So this was brand new.
So this was like it's a huge amount of savings.
Right.
And it's kind of silly to spend so much money. A lot of times people don't entertain because they think it's going to be too expensive.
Right, right.
So this makes it super easy, super affordable.
And fun.
And it's fun. You could even put a couple chairs next to it and put a skeleton as if they were eating,
Yeah.
So,
You're so creative. I love it. So much fun with Tammy York. And if people want these ideas, they can get them on your website.
We have every single thing on the website.
719woman.com. Make sure you check it out, guys. So much great information all the time. She's got it. She's coming back in about 15 minutes with some spooky snacks that you're not going to want to miss. And it's all done with plates and things from Goodwill, too.
And everything's on a budget and super fast, so you can throw a party together, make everything 30 minutes or less.
You are the queen of spooktacular. All right, we're also going to talk about your Halloween costumes, too. Guys, time right now is 7:43. We will be right back. Show on this Monday morning. Well, this year Americans are expected to spend a total of $9 billion on Halloween. From the candy to the costumes, there is no doubt that the holiday can get expensive, but there is no need to spend a fortune. Discover Goodwill is live and local in studio, plus the 7919 woman. And when you put 2 and 2 together, you are just saving so much money, so much that it's scary. So we are talking about treats now, right? Because we talked about the decor from Goodwill. You can really get some great deals if you're hosting a party. No need to spend a ton of money. Look at all this stuff behind us.
There's no reason to spend so much money.
Right. And Tammy, you also have some great ideas for treats using things from Goodwill, right?
Right.
Not the food.
No, not the food. The food's not from Goodwill. But all my platters always come from Goodwill. And especially like if I'm going to a party and I'm going to take something, then you can leave the tray as kind of a hostess gift also, and they don't have to worry about getting dishes back to you.
Right.
So it's affordable to do that.
Right, exactly. And let's talk about some of these treats.
So it's like 2 days before Halloween, so like you might not have a lot of time.
Right.
The easiest thing you can do is if you have little cookie cutters, like in the shape of a ghost or pumpkins, just cut some cheese out and put it on a cracker. It's like that easy.
Simple, right?
So, yeah,
The
have
only
some cheese
thing
and
is,
crackers and wine.
I would have never thought about that. Tammy York thinks about that, right?
And then this is a chocolate cheesecake dip that's full of really healthy food like sugar and cream cheese and all that kind of stuff. And then I crumpled up a bunch of Oreo cookies, and then these are
graham crackers.
These are actually these are little coconut crackers.
Oh.
But you could use like the Milano cookies.
You're like making a graveyard.
And you're making a graveyard.
I get it. I love it. Beautiful.
I used these because they were from the Dollar Tree. So it was just for 3 tombstones. I was like, why would I spend $3 or $4 on something more expensive?
Right, right.
And then you can just kind of decorate it.
Very cool. This is like a fun activity for kids
They would
too.
love having. And from start to finish, I made this last night, including cleanup time, in less than 30 minutes.
Okay.
So
wow.
it's
easy, affordable,
easy, affordable,
fast and fun. You cannot beat it. We got to talk about your costume real quick.
This is everything that I have on today except for the wig.
Goodwill.
It's from Discover Goodwill. This dress was in the children's section for like $4.99. It was half off, so it was $2.50. Like,
wow.
Yeah.
And if you ever want to go shopping and save, you should try to contact Tammy York because she knows all the deals and steals, and you always find the best stuff. Like, this is something you can definitely wear again.
I would definitely wear this. I mean, my shoes, everything. And then this is a simple little craft that is also on the website today that takes less than 30 minutes that the kids could make. It's just cheesecloth and Mod Podge.
Okay.
Or you could use gauze and glue. But
Little
if you,
ghost.
Yeah, so if you, here is the first one I made, and it didn't turn out because I put it on a lemon, and it leached all the lemon out.
I see.
Sometimes you make mistakes, you just learn from the mistakes, but it kind of looks scary.
Hey,
but I
let's
have the
not call it a ghost, we'll call it an angel. It's got a halo on, right? Love that. All right, Tammy, thank you so much for all your tips. Guys, remember, Discover Goodwill. It's going to save you a lot of money when it comes to Halloween and really all the holidays. Also, check out 719woman.com. Your time right now is 8:25. We will be right back right after this. Very cool.